Hello, YouTube. Welcome to That Munch Life CCG edition in HD. With a big up to Matt for sending me the webcam here. I just woke up, so I might be a little groggy for a minute. I'm playing against Cory today. Say hi, Cory. I can't turn it at the moment, but say hi. He's saying nothing. He's giving me a look that says I'm not doing it on purpose.
I'm his invisible friend.
Yes, he's my imaginary friend.
Imaginary friend. I have to be quiet because I'm imaginary.
Dean said hi for you.
Oh, okay.
But we are playing Thief versus Warrior today, which should be interesting.
Try to steal from a warrior and see what happens.
Try to Conan the Librarian. But yeah, you know how the CCG works and all that good stuff, and if you watch the other episodes, I've rebuilt this deck. You may have seen a few cards from it on what did I name that episode? Stabbity. It was the Grave Danger episode. Not Land of Contusion. Not Spilling Like a Villain. That's where you spilled me. Apparition Attrition. That was the one. Yeah, from the this is the new tweak of the Apparition Attrition video deck, where I beat Tank barely. For those watching, I do beat Tank on the episodes a lot, but he did beat me on a fairly regular basis, mostly with Ranger. So that don't think that I just completely annihilated him every single time and he was just a glutton for punishment. That was in the regular game.
I'll play for your honor, Steven.
Right, when I refer to him in past tense, it's just because he moved. He didn't die. And he's still our friend. He's not dead to me either. He's still out there. Hi, Tanky Poo. I'll definitely put this on your timeline and call you out. Hi, Tank.
Yay.
But yeah, you'll see a couple of new cards in here. I kind of switched up a theme on this one. You'll see it. I mean, that's what I do. I don't have a whimsical name for it yet.
Well, you said Apparition.
That was the name of the episode that it came from.
Oh.
So, since I've changed up because it was all Grave Danger, which is very undead-centric. So, if you have a whimsical name for it, and I haven't thought of one yet by the time I put it in the description, just tell me down here.
The end of the episode.
Yeah. And to say that now that I have an actual webcam instead of just the random camera that we had from Tank, which was, I believe, referred to as inexpensive, was the best descriptor of it. Then, yeah.
What did Baby Chick say? Gee.
It's still being nice to Tank because it was his camera, the channel was his idea, and I just ran with it. And now we have a mysterious benefactor buying us stuff.
Batman.
It's Batman. It's Matman. And so, now that we have, the whole channel was Tank's idea in the first place. He thought we should play Munchkin on the channel, and it just ballooned from there. And that was, about 3 years ago now?
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
3
years ago, I think this month or last month.
I'm so old.
We were so young and impressionable back then.
I know.
And I was about 100 pounds heavier. That's it. For those who care about my personal journey, I was both diagnosed with and cured from diabetes in that time.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. So, okay, I've been shuffling my deck while I was rambling at you for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, my deck's right there. Go ahead and
Yeah,
put it.
exactly. So I'm going to point the camera down here, and then we will play as per normal.
Oh, you'll notice my playmat is not.
Yeah, he's playing with a magic playmat.
Oh well.
Like, it doesn't perform magic, it's used for playing magic.
Different game altogether.
We don't have anything against magic, because, one, Cory was tempered in magic and taught me how to play CCGs by doing that. So, you know, that's how I got good at this game. We ribbed Cory on it a lot on the channel. I know because I've recently watched, like, all of the episodes again.
All of them.
I don't do it just to get the views up.
This is what I had to do to all weekend.
Uh-huh.
The magic tournament. Because you have to shuffle. There's lots of cheaters out there.
Yeah, I don't just watch them to get the views up. I actually enjoy watching the old episodes of my own show. And I know that sounds a little conceited, but I'm not conceited. Conceit is a flaw. I don't have any flaws.
Of course. We should roll.
Oh, 3. Hey, 5. Hey, I need a hero card. We need a hero.
He's playing the nothing hero. Starts with how much health? Oh, 0. I win 0.
There we go. 1 thief card. And again, I use the shiny foil hero cards. Available from Warehouse 23.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the screen is kind of pointed towards me, so I have a little more view of the viewing area.
There's no cameras behind me.
Just in the bathroom. Alright, I can work with this.
Hooray.
And I will go second.
First tickets. Alright, so there's something. Oh, it's good that I do that. Librarian.
Aha! Alright. Ding dang done. Put on the Ghost Town. Comes and plays apt.
What's it do?
All monsters gain stealthy.
Oh, neat. So we can't target them, right?
Correct.
Okay. Ooh. Sure, what is it?
He's a rat.
Hey, being a rat.
Ah, dang.
Doesn't have stealthy yet.
I know. I thought he might forget about that for a second. Ha ha!
Oh wait, I draw a card.
Oh yeah. Dang. That did not go the way I thought it was going to.
Does that make it magic?
I think it will. Yeah. Actually, I'll put this over here. I'm gonna do the thief thing first.
Oh.
Just in case that matters. Now I need to bottom deck something.
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, that Ghost Town.
I think not. Okay, that's a tough decision. Well, I hope I don't regret this.
Bye.
Okay. And if you hear music in the background, I'm listening to my Echo. I'm listening to music I am currently paying for. Don't at me, you two.
Playing the Hydrax.
Of course you are.
Of course I am. Love me some Hydrax. Actually, wait, I did that one over. Sorry. I'm gonna play Flare Clear first. Then play Hydrax, so I can draw a card.
I get that.
There we go.
I don't denigrate you for that. You might notice that we play a little fast and loose with the rules because it's not a fucking tournament. We're good friends here, and we know that we make slight mistakes, and we go, oh yeah, okay, yeah, we know you meant to do that.
I cheat all the time.
I cheat all the time.
Your turn.
We don't actively cheat against each other. I've said many times, I go with the spirit of fair play. Like, I want to be able to beat him on my own merits. Then?
Yeah. There have been times where I noticed that I munched you and I forgot about it, and then I come back and win or whatever because I munched you and I didn't realize it until after the game or whatever. Like, wait a second, I couldn't do that. Yeah, that can play.
You didn't take any gold, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm at 3.
Because it might matter in a moment, because I have a Me Too medallion.
Ah, you too, huh?
And I can go to zap your Me Too medallion to draw a card.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
One. So look, jump for a Hydrax.
Well, that's good because I'm cheating.
I'll take one.
Buy that. In this case, I will do that.
Run away.
And he runs away. And then I will play a Finders Keepers.
Oh, right.
Wait a minute while I. Ooh. Zunk. I have to squish a loot I control to do that.
Yes, you do. I usually like it in my deck because it makes room for the loot I actually want.
True.
So that's considered.
Yeah, I already used the B2 medallion, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Cool. Squeeze!
The Finders Keepers is good because it says squish a loot you control, look through your deck for a loot card, reveal it, move it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. This is, Steven would put this in his thief deck as a hot potato contingency.
Ah, yeah.
Because I would hot potato, Curse of Quack hot potato,
Yep.
because it doesn't say it needs to be unzapped.
Right. You just get rid of it.
Yeah, so if you do that, then you can zap and use said loot, then go squish it and look for something else. And that thing that I got rid of earlier that I was
Worried about.
apprehensive about bottom decking, I get to shuffle back in. So,
Hooray.
har har har. And he was almost on bottom too. Good. What do I want? And Finders Keepers is better than Up My Sleeve because it says go look for a loot,
Yep.
not just a trinket. I already know what I want to go get though. I'm gonna go get a sock full of rhinestones.
Uh-oh. What did you cheat with? What's that thing? Scepter of
Oh, that's upside down, or that's face down there. Yeah, the Scepter of Schadenfreude.
Use when you're playing Indian Jack. Okay.
Forgot about that. When you're cheating, whatever you cheated with goes face down to your horde.
He's trying to bleed me out. Don't care for that.
There you go.
Shut up. These are weird.
The sleeves are a little stiff. I haven't used these decks much, so the sleeves are still a little unused. They're also clear sleeves, so you can actually see the back of the cards. I don't know if we've had these much on the channel, but the back of the Munchkin cards, Munchkin CCG cards, are very nice. Like, you can see the logo on my playmat here, so I really like the logo. I haven't gotten into that very much. But I'm going to go ahead and play Beyond Sock Full of Rhinestones.
What's that do?
It's a 1/0 weapon, but I zap it, and I get to pull a token from a target card with a collect ability.
Ah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
And put it on this one, and it gains 1 defense for every token on it.
Cool.
And then... No, I did. Oh, wait. No, I did. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the thief thing again.
Yep.
And get rid of that because I do not need it right now. And then I will do the thing.
I'll ping you at the end of the turn.
Ah! Pinging at the end of the turn is a warrior thing where he gets to hit me. Yeah, monsters are.
Make sure.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, the Ghost Town makes all monsters stealthy, which actually is really helpful against the Centaur Warrior, and I did not know he was going to play his warrior deck when I chose this deck.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen. So I try to make all of my decks as take-all-comers decks. You know, I don't try to play specifically against Cory's type, even though he's my main opponent normally.
That's my turn now, right?
Yep.
Three. I'll just get rid of the Cedar Hydrax and play Full of Confidence instead.
Aww. What? You're not going to feed my sock full of rhinestones?
No.
Hooray, that means he won't have a level 8 Hydrax at the end and thwack me.
This is true.
That's always what I'm afraid of. And if you watch my deck measuring contest videos, I mention the Hydrax a lot, just usually as a quick reference for anything with a collectability because it's easy to remember. But it really is a ticking time bomb in any warrior deck. If you get it out on turn 2, which is the earliest you can put it out, it'll have 8 counters on it by the end of the game, which means the card Thwack, which is zap target loot, do target weapon, do weapons damage to target opponent. That's 8 damage. If you have 2 of those and a shiny manipulator, dead. Like, if they've done 4 damage to you and any warrior worth his salt by the time you have 8 counters on a Hydrax has done 4 damage to you, not hard to do with the ping. I know, I'm just explaining something.
I know. More game, less talk.
Have you seen this channel?
Yes, I have. Actually, no, I don't watch the show because of... Yeah, no, it's fine.
He doesn't watch the show. Alright, 3. I can do 3. What do you got?
It's a inflatable dragon.
What?
I inflated it.
You did inflated it.
Mm-hmm.
Well then. Well, shucks. So that's what, 4?
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna reflect 3 of it back at you because I can't target it.
How much was it? 3? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I take 1.
Oh, I still did damage.
And it survives because I can't target it. That's the double-edged sword of locations. All monsters are stealthy, which means I cannot target the inflatable dragon, which means I couldn't reflect this nope back on the dragon to kill it with the 3 life that it has. Because nope reflects the damage back to any target. Which, normally, I would be able to just kill the dragon, which I would have done. But I can't. So, I went ahead and just did it on Cory because I didn't want to take 4 effing damage.
Yes, owie.
Owie. Are you done?
Yep.
Okay. Done. And take these. And draw a card. Oh, it ends up my hero. Well, shucks.
Oh yeah, you don't have gold.
Yep, that was fun.
I like when that happens.
I like when that happens.
Deal the damage to you.
Don't. Ow, ow.
So,
Poke, poke, poke. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. And he doesn't have a Hydrax to steal a counter off of.
nah, I'm not gonna let you steal my counter.
This is also why I have things in here that generate their own counters. Done. And a cooldown phase, which we refer to on that Munch Life as doing the thing, which Matt really likes. And we're going to try, we played over Skype, Matt and I, a couple of times, just kind of working out the kinks and trying to figure out like how to affect the other person's horde, stuff like that. And we think we've worked out pretty much everything that we need. So you might see an experimental game on the channel here soon. It's something that we really want to get done. So. Jim Morrison was overrated. What did I tell you about slamming the doors in this house? I think that's a dragon. I'm going to run away.
How about this one then? What do you do about this one?
Oh, is it another dragon? Alright, what do you got?
It's a dragon.
Nope. Stupid dragon. Yep. Okay, that's 4.
Cast all to blades and look at something.
Go get a Hydrax.
No. I'll just get this cheap thing I can play.
Ah, the discount cudgel. I like the 0-star weapons that have the possibility of breaking. I think those are nice to have in a deck. Because the Bard has the chopsticks, which are effectively the same thing. Did you draw a discount cudgel?
No.
Did you draw Hydrax?
No. Your turn.
Okay.
I drew Alta Blades.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
All the 5s are on top of the 1s. Okay.
Alright, so put on my 3-ply armor.
It's all ply.
Yeah.
Four. That's a big one.
Aha. Or is it?
Run away. Ooh. Schedule.
Cheated.
Ooh, again. Librarian.
It's a Rumblebee.
Uh-huh.
And he's sketchy, which I have cheated. Look through your deck and find a monster card, reveal it, and move it to your hand.
Oh, nice.
And you take one. Or he takes one.
Yeah, he does. Oh, Barbarian is injured by a bee.
Oh. I'm allergic. I wonder if that, like, if they thought that was some sort of, like, witchcraft. Oh no, I've been cursed by a witch.
Probably.
Because if they were allergic to bee stings, they wouldn't know what that was.
Right.
So, like, oh no, I was stung by a bee, which has not affected anyone I've ever known. And then I was stung by a bee and I swole up like a madman. It must have been that horrible witch.
Interesting.
I'm gonna combo red.
Ugh. Rat.
Wow.
Here. Okay. Interesting.
Alright. I've already found one flaw in this deck, which I think I can overcome, but I need to tweak it afterwards. Hey, look at me.
For one?
Yeah.
Sure, what's the one?
Oh, dang, I cheated again.
I was gonna say.
But I will prevent that one. Put a counter on that.
Sure.
And then do that and steal the counter. Well, I get my gold back. pull out my scepter of Schadenfreude. I know. And I'll do the thief thing because this card is kind of useless right now. But that one is not. Alright.
I'll deal damage to you at the end of the turn.
Ouch. Done.
Okay.
Come on, what are you doing?
3.
Alright, we got 3-9.
I was cheating.
Haha! Bet you thought I thought it was a dragon.
Yeah, I tried. Tried to get you.
Haha!
Alright, how about this one?
That one probably is a dragon. And since my only weapon is zapped right now. Crap! Alright.
I can do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do the thing. Especially disgusting.
Ooh! What does he do?
And it's 4/2, and when it deals damage to the defender in the fight, it deals 1 damage to each monster in the defender's stash.
My bee!
I got bee.
It's a bee! Okay. Bee only has 1.
Yay.
Wait. Stealthy.
Well, it doesn't target. Does 1 damage to each monster in the defender's stash.
Because we haven't played with stealthy much.
Sure, let's look at the rule. I want ice cream after this.
Sounds fun.
If I win, I deserve it. If I lose, I need it to get over the pain of losing.
Wow. We really justified the hell out of that. While a card with stealthy is in play, it may not be directly targeted by any ability. Abilities that do not target a specific card may affect a card with stealthy.
Yep. That sounds like this one.
So it's all monsters.
Yeah. And it's not in play, it's in your stash.
Well, no, because it's face up, it is in play.
Okay. But it doesn't target.
Okay. That's fine. Dang. I miss you.
You took 4 damage?
Yes, I did.
Ooh, what do you got?
14.
Alright, getting there.
But he doesn't have a high Drax. So I'm kinda okay.
Well, ding on that.
Ding on that.
Level up.
Ding. Ring it ding ding ding.
How about a
ding.
shallow glaive?
That'd be terrible if any of my stuff had generate.
Alright, so you know, whatever.
But he gets to draw a card with his flare glare for that, so you know.
Alright, then I level up. 7. Oh, I killed your bee. I get to draw a card from that too.
Oh yeah.
Alright, then level 7. Alright, your turn.
Alright. Stash all of this. Oh, wow.
Surprised to hear Beatles on your music.
I've turned on the classic rock station instead.
Cool. Like
Gotta change it up.
All
Like
right.
I said, I was deck building yesterday and Freebird came on, so you know. For anybody who watched that deck breakdown video, where I could make a Freebird do like 25 damage, theoretically, if you had unlimited gold, you could make a Freebird do 37 damage with that deck. Holy crap. Like if the other person also had land out and if they played a goldfinch on you and like stuff like that,
Right,
like,
just adds up your gold.
and like they had a couple of or you had like Me Too medallions and they gave you gold, like stuff like if you had like 16 gold for some reason and you put out the Freebird and just for some reason put all of your gold on it, it's just like this is a 16 gold monster. They're like, they're overpaying for something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what their game is, but it's all their gold. So yeah, I'll take it.
It's the new Cthulhu card.
The Grand Cthulhu. Le Grand Cthulhu.
Four. That's big.
Or is it? How you going? Spray cat. Oh, I get it now.
Sure, I'll put a club out there. See what happens.
Up in the club.
Up in the club.
Well, it's a squid.
Ah!
It's a squid. Oh, tentacles on your face.
I better flip this wrong way to give it bravado. This gains +3 attack until the end of the fight.
+3.
Yeah.
That makes it 5?
That's right. It's huge. I'm more confident than you thought.
I did not see that coming. I just looked over, I saw 2. I'm like, alright. Oh, wait.
It's got cool ability.
Right, which completely undermines the whole stealthy thing. Okay. Dumb squid. Do not play up my sleeve with my last goal.
Alright. I need some sort of trinket.
Where my trinkets at?
More toilet paper, I suppose?
Maybe.
Oh, and rubber.
Trinket. I wish that was a trinket.
When is the weapon zap? Is it before the combat, or is it...
When it's committed.
When it's committed.
Yeah. I'm gonna Me Too medallion. And I can't make you bleed. I'll read your medallion instead. So,
Apparently, I dinged at the right time because you still had to sacrifice that thing. Oh wait, I'm gonna ping you also.
Okay.
What's that bet you had anyways?
15.
15? Alrighty.
Done. And you can do the Me Too medallion on your turn.
Sure.
Enjoy.
I'll do one to you.
I'll
Get rid of my shallow blade to play my double damn. Whack you with it.
Smack. Alright, well I'll avoid.
No, I have to get rid of this too. Sorry. Both of you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll avoid 2 of those. So that's still 4 I'm taking. And then you can take 3.
Nope, and me.
Yep.
Ah, should have that first. Only 2 of those back. Oh, why didn't I do that? Alright, so I'm at.
Phew! So I take 1.
1.
Minus 2, minus 3.
Okay. Oh, so what do you got then?
17. Ow.
Damn. That's about 5 gold. Two.
Sock.
There's a sock.
There's a snake in my boot.
I am the field armorer.
Armorer.
For safe card.
Okay. Well, I'd block his damage and do 1 to him.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to draw a flare clay when I played V.
Har. Too late now.
Alright. They just kind of. So
It's a very loot heavy deck, that one is.
a little bit. Also, epic loot.
Ah.
I've been good before I thracked you. Oh well. How about 3?
Ah. Well, let's see. If it's a dragon, I die. But if he's cheating and then he puts out a dragon, I die. This is what we call a tactical decision.
The ending to the song just feels so out of place to the rest of the song. It's so weird.
To possibly enhance my options, I'm going to do the thief thing before I decide. That was not great. Three squares up and one to the side. Knight moves.
You only get that if you play chess. But it's a good one.
No guts, no glory. Bring it.
That's it is.
Damn it! You have that and the dragon, don't you?
Yeah.
I was dead either way.
Well, you can run away from one.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Did you have something else?
No.
No?
I had a temperamental, but that was 4 gold. I only had 3.
Oh, dang. Every freaking time. Because that.
Yeah, no, I had to dodge those. Woo, boy, did I dodge those.
Things that I didn't get that I could have just put on you. That. Another one of those. That. I didn't get Mount Boom out, which is another thing I could have used for that.
Oh, yeah.
That. Third one of those. One of those. That. That.
That is your deck, yep.
Like, look at that! All of those bleed effects! Statistically, I should have gotten one out, and early!
Well, you did try to get one out early, but I pinged it.
Right. Because I made one tactical error.
That's not at all costs. Or all it takes to cost you the whole thing.
My problem was I got rid of the Me Too medallion early. I could have been drawing more cards.
That's true.
But I wanted to get the sock out.
The sock out punch.
Yep. But I kind of put my faith in it too early.
Yeah, my deck can operate pretty well without the Hydrax.
Yes, because when you put out 4, that's where I was. That's what I was waiting for. What the Hydrax contingency is your temperamental.
Right. Yeah.
For the most part, because when you get those 4 out, that temperamental gets big.
Yes.
And so that I was afraid of that too, because I saw 4 weapons out at one point. I'm like,
yeah. Get there.
But one of the combos that I really like, which I don't know if it's on an episode yet or not. It might be in that episode. Where this deck came from was the 3-ply armor and the sock full of rhinestones, where it feeds itself.
Yeah.
But the original idea when I saw this card was to siphon from the Hydrax, and so that was fun that he actually played with his warrior deck. So I like that. But the 3-ply armor, if you have 3 counters on it during your reckoning step, it goes away. And so that's why it's so powerful. It's prevent 2 damage, collect 1, and then the sock full of rhinestones, you can feed that the whole time because it just pulls right off of it and it becomes perpetual. I love that. So that's a fairly powerful combo there, and I have 2 of those in this deck. I just didn't get the other one. So I just did not get any of what I needed. If I had gotten any of my dead shirts, that would have been very, very different. Because I would have been able to put it in front of any of your fucking monsters.
Yeah, that would be nice. Just kill.
Yeah, I'd kill my dead shirt, and then you bleed. But there are 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bleed effects in here, and not a one of them went off.
I guess I have thick skin.
And then Mount Boom, I also put, there's Liar's Dice in here too, so that I can make sure that Mount Boom goes off when I want it to.
Right. Roll lot crap.
Is it? Because, well, let's say, I might do a deck breakdown of this, but I just wanted to go through a couple of things. Like, you know, the Rumblebee, go get the monster that you want up my sleeve, obviously, for trinkets. I might just...
I was glad that Rumblebee was a Rumblebee and not a combo rat. Yeah, that was lucky.
But I went and got a combo rat with it, but, I mean, it didn't end up mattering, but I thought it was going to. Nope, as I said, utility card, I've said that many times. Squishing Ring, but you weren't cursing me. I saw that you had a counter spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I should have played that the turn that you played the...
But it wasn't a priority for you because none of these were going off. As soon as the bleeds come out, you would have put it down.
I had 5 gold, so I could have played him and had 2 gold up so I could counter your note when I did the thwack thing.
Also true.
That would have done...
Yeah, because he can... I'm thinking it just counters curses, but he counters anything. Vampire Cat, he gets better with Sketchy. Shadow Glaive, Sock full of Rhinestones. I have 2 of those, so the Socks full of Rhinestones could just start getting better and better. The Performance Enhancing Thug is another draw effect. Amscrad didn't draw any of those. Those would have been helpful.
Yeah.
More Nope, Scepter of Schadenfreude, Vampire Cat, Bodyguard, that's nice, and Shadow Glaive. Did I take out the Liar's Dice? Apparently I did.
No. Maybe you switch Shadow Glaive out for it? I don't know why.
Maybe. Maybe I was going to, and I forgot.
That could be just...
It didn't matter because I didn't get Mount Boom out.
Right.
But, like, the whole Ghost Town thing was kind of ineffectual, except that I couldn't target the dragon, but I still did damage to you.
Right.
So that's kind of neither here nor there. But I had that out specifically so he couldn't ping my combo rats when they came out, but you had enough weapons to just do that. And then the Club of Confidence, I completely forgot that it had that +3 for the Bravado.
It's fantastic.
If it had been +2, then I could have countered that with the...
prevent damage.
Yeah, because this says prevent up to 2 damage. It doesn't say to your hero.
Nice.
So it just says prevent up to 2 damage. So if it only been 2, then there would have been 1 life left on Squiddy.
Yep.
And the Scepter of Schadenfreude I already had out. I could have zapped and gotten a card.
Yeah. Nice.
And then we would have been off to the races.
I just didn't get your deck to start.
Right, there is, in fact, a tipping point on here, and I was never able to get a start point on it. Because I had what I thought were good cards, so I didn't do the Elf Thief thing very much either. So, that just shows... Let me point this a little bit. Hi! That just shows that Cory is a very good CCG player.
Thank you!
Yeah, I have said it many times, but sometimes I don't give him the compliments he deserves. But I did learn under his tutelage with this game. And sometimes I am a little overly confident in my games when I play against Tank because I'm a little better than he is. That's just, that's the nature of the beast. Some people are better than others. he will tell you too. I mean, I'm not telling tales out of school. He has told me too. You know,
luck is definitely part of it.
Luck is part of it, and you know, I play more than he does. So you know that practice makes perfect. You know, come on up and see me, Tank. We'll play again. And so you know, and again, this deck does need tweaked because this is the first time I've played it after a major overhaul, and technically only the third time I've played this deck at all. So tell me what you think about this deck. Technically, I just broke it down for you. You can see everything that's in it. Tell me what you think of the new HD camera. Again, thanks to Matt. I can't thank you enough for this camera. He was so excited about seeing new content from Top City Gamers that he bought us a new camera. So that was, I'm calling it the first technical monetization of the channel. So yeah. So tell us what you think. Be sure to like, share, favorite, subscribe, pay it forward, send us money, be excellent to each other, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye from Cory.